it's pretty low, you know what I mean? Like, people want to come steal my watches, I flash them. Like, at the end of the day, my shit can be bought and replaced. That's why I kind of was laughing about it last night and wasn't too phased on that. But my wife's stuff and my son's stuff, it pisses me off, man. It pisses me off a little bit. And, you know, it pisses me off that people out there, you know, want to judge me for the way that I reacted to that situation and not judge the people that want to act like that and rob somebody who's just got a baby, you know what I mean? Like, society's a fucking shit. It's just a shit mentality that people have, in my opinion, you know what I mean? I don't, like, you know what I mean? With the watch thing, personally, as much as I think it sucked, and I shout out to Hooks Bay in here, fucking, studio still, we still got to get the studio done. Business is business as always, don't stress, man. But to all the people that are commenting, like, look, as for the watches, no one deserves to be robbed, first of all. Let's just say that. No one deserves that, in my opinion. But I flash them. I know that. I know I live my life how I live it. When I do that and I walk around, fucking no security, living like I'm just Blake still, that's consequences to that, I guess. But when someone goes the extra mile and, you know, what are they going in the kids' room for, you know? Go get the watches, go steal my shit. I understand that. But people doing that is low, you know what I mean? So I do appreciate all the fans and people that did see this who have messaged me today, because, like, it is a bit of a fucking crazy situation to be in. You know, especially being in the spotlight, especially, like, reacting to what I did where it's now a public thing for some people, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just protecting my family. My whole family's okay. My wife and son, they're doing their thing. And, you know, I've just made sure that they're okay first and foremost. Like, that was the first thing of my concerns is, like, fuck that. Like, you know, just making sure they're okay. And I just think it's a weak move, whoever's done it, like, in my opinion, just because... Fuck, man, I'm just starting a new family. Like, you know, you could have done this a couple of years ago, bro. Like, you would have had would have been no drama. But, like, you know, as I'm starting a new family, it just pisses me off that you've involved, like, a wife and a kid in it. Like, you know? It's just the kind of thing that everyone should... I think a lot of people that have messaged me, a lot of people that do bad things have even said, bro, there's a certain line with shit. And, like, people that have done this, it's just a joke. So, yeah, man, in regards to everything, fucking anyone out there who watches, let this be a lesson, man. One, don't ever think that your shit's safe because you live in a complex and, like, apartment and things like that. You got to be smart. Yeah, his mum's mum. That was me. Yeah, I was angry. I was very angry. If you can imagine coming home to your missing watch boxes and shit, yeah, that's how you'd react. But at the end of the day, I'll pull my hand up to this as well and say the second thing. Bro, you don't wish that on anyone. I don't even wish that on the people that did it. Wallah, I swear to God. I don't wish anyone's mum bad shit because that's just not me. Like, sure, I had a reaction and, like I'm full... being myself on camera again right now, like, to my own detriment maybe, I don't know, but I'm just admitting, yeah, I reacted very, very angry and said some funny / rude shit, but, you know, like, I'm going to put my hand up to that. I don't wish that for anyone, not even my enemies, bro. I'm not about that. I'm on that fucking, yeah, I'm just not like that. So I'm just not a thing. Nah, I'm not gonna. All I'm gonna do is this. So someone gave me some really good advice today as well, because I obviously, as you can imagine, fucking my DMs and people are just. It's been quite an intense, like, thing. People messaging me, but one quote someone said to me is, "Be proactive, not reactive." As in, like, a reaction is what I did last night. I reacted. Like, anyone would, and everyone's human. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I reacted. I came into my house and saw it like that. Reaction. You know what I mean? But proaction is progression. Like, I need to be proactive. I need to just. Not cop it on the chin, don't get me wrong. I'm not just going to sit back and go, hey, cop it on the chin. But I just need to go, well, it is what it is. Lessons are learned from this. And you go do what you got to do. And I'm going to be an example to everybody out there that has been through this or has been through tough shit. Or, you know, had to go see, you know, for example, I've got, you know, my new baby, and to know that that's happened is fucking fucked. And to know my wife's heirlooms are missing is fucking fucked. So I'm going to be an example that you can just bounce back off that, man. You can just take a couple of days, you bounce back, you just do what you do, you get your shmoney back up, and you just replace, you learn, you do better, you keep moving forward. And you don't let things bother you. And shout out to Kahooks, who's just been constantly supporting as well. And shout out, but it's never going to happen again. It's never going to happen again because we're taking measures on that. And secondly, it is what it is. It's something that I never thought would happen. I see it in, you know, on fucking, in America. I see it on Instagram. I see it like, oh, fucking this and that. And people, I just sometimes forget who I am, genuinely. And I think this has been an eye-opener for me that I am somebody in the spotlight. And I can't just be posting so brazenly the way I post, I guess. It's been a lesson, I guess I've come up. Take everything as a lesson. Yeah, bro, 100%. Yeah, we got cameras and things like that. But then as well, like I'm obviously like I'm taking a route of like, you know, I can't really be. I'm just doing my thing with it. Like I'm not really making a fucking a thing of it, and I'm just not. Obviously, my reaction was how it was last night, but I'm just not making a thing of it. I'm just focusing on the new music and focusing on all these because I had all my life for the past year has been the best it's ever been. Like I couldn't lie to you. Like having a baby, falling in love with my wife, and seeing my dreams come to fruition. Susan's son, the money for my mum, like. The car, just my life has been absolute a dream. You know, this is like one setback that happens to many people who don't even have the dreams. People, not everyday folk get robbed. And you know, I just got to remember that and remind myself that everyone goes through shit, you know what I mean? And everyone can go through this, any person, no one's susceptible. If celebrities of all calibers this happens to. So, just got to cop it on the chin to an extent and keep moving forward. So I hope that everyone who does know and is aware of it learns from this. Anyone who does, all the people messaging as well, like saying it's this person or that person, or giving me information, I appreciate that as well. But don't be stressing yourself out, guys. Honestly, man, fucking, I'm gonna work on just getting money back up and keep doing my thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just I already had plans. That's what kind of puts a dampen on it. Is I had plans to really excitingly jump back into the scene and the market. I would have this like, sessions with Cahooks ready to go, and then this just kind of made me feel so being 100% just quite negative towards the world at the moment. You know, like anyone would. Just seeing my wife upset, not being with my son for a bit. So I appreciate everyone's support, and I appreciate people that are messaging and you know, like even just having the decency to fucking stick up for me. I've seen some of the comments when stuff was being posted for a while. So I do appreciate all that, you know what I mean? But I think that I should be a lesson learned that like one, yeah, this is, you don't flash. I shouldn't, if I was going to flash my stuff, I should have been smarter. I should have bought a safe. It's lesson learned. It's first number one. I should have been bolted to the ground straight away. I shouldn't have been so flamboyant in the fact that because I had a security building, it was secure. I should have been smarter than that. And secondly, my family heirlooms are way more important, and the things that can be replaced, there's jewelry and things like that. But seeing my wife upset and having my family hurt, that hurts way more. That hurts 10 times more than anything else. So for me, it's more about, getting my family back together, getting some more music done, I just discussed the deal right then, working on this deal to hopefully bring you guys Henning and Reefer in a literal term to Australia in a certain type of way. I'm excited for so many things, and I just appreciate all the support and appreciate people that are supporting as well. And like, I think it's a lesson learned for me. I wouldn't say too much of the flexing like and things like that, but with lesson learned that with that territory comes the territory, you know what I mean? I just gotta, the front door was locked. They used hammers to smash it in. It's pretty crazy, man. But it is what it is. It is what it is, and that's what I'm just up here to say, because obviously as a normal human, I reacted a certain way last night, but I've woken up today, had a couple of hours to process everything, go, all right, this has happened, and I've realised that the most important, the biggest loss of this isn't even the watches or nothing. It's like, it's just the fact that right now my wife doesn't feel the best, and right now I'm not with my son. That's the two biggest losses right now. So I just have to, have to work on that. Work on all those other things. Shout out Mason as well. Shout out everyone who is supporting. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the thing that there's so many factors and things you can weigh up, and you can do your own head in. I can sit here and do my own head in for days. I can sit here and go, what's this, what's that, and try to be detective and try to fucking work things out. Or I feel like that's reactive, like I did last night. That's reacting. I need to be proactive. I need to go have a proaction to this. I need to go be proactive and do things to fix things so that it doesn't happen again, and then continue on with my life, because I'm lucky enough to be one of those people that can do that and move forward, and it doesn't affect me too much in a certain way, you know what I mean? So it was just a violation in a way. It was just like I felt violated. I felt like if I'm a new dad, I'm not used to being a dad, especially being the person I was. It was not something I'm, you know what I mean? Like that. I thought I'd be good at, but I love it. I actually love it and live for it, and I found that it's my purpose in life. So to see my son's room flipped and that was a little bit hurtful. And I think that kind of what triggered me to react like that. Because I don't wish that type of shit upon anybody, bro. Like, even my enemies, like, fucking wallah, I don't care. I'm just a positive standard dude, and I'm going to stick with that. I'm not going to let people break my mentality of positivity, even if it's for a day, even if it's for 5 minutes, you know? Like, everyone snaps. and I'm not going to let anybody break my spirit just from this shit. So I'm just going to keep moving forward, keep doing my thing, because my messages are flooded, so I'm just doing these lives because I can't respond to everyone. I can't, but I do want everyone to know I do appreciate it. I don't want anyone to sit there and think this cunt doesn't even care. I've sent this fucking paragraph message in, but I do see everyone's messages and do thank everyone a lot as well. At the end of the day, you keep moving forward. Biggest positive thoughts, my brother. Much love and respect. Yeah, that's it, man. At the end of the day, why won't you react? You react at your house. Yeah, of course, that's what I mean. Of course you react. But let's not do the circle again. I think I've explained myself here, just said what I have to say. And it's a funny world we live in, I guess, and it's just something I've got to adjust to now with social media and that, and how much of an impact that has on my life now. So fucking, man, my life's in front of the camera. There's always hundreds of people watching, and I've just got to remember that. Fucking thousands sometimes, if not at the shows. I'm traveling everywhere I go, every place in this fucking city, everywhere I'm in UK, like there's people everywhere. So I guess I've just got to think smarter. And just move smarter and just be proactive. Take this as the biggest sentence of the week is don't be reactive, be proactive. That's what I'm going to do. So much love, 420 fam. Stay high, stay fly. Just stay positive out there, and God bless you all.